Today, we've got 3 bone-chilling tales that might make you sleep with the lights on. Fair warning, these stories are pretty intense, so if you're easily spooked, you might want to watch this during the day. With a friend. Or 10. Our first story comes from a former park ranger who had a run-in with something sinister in the woods. Late one night, he was out investigating some unauthorized hunting cameras. His partner wasn't feeling well and headed back, leaving our ranger alone as darkness fell. That's when he started hearing angry voices arguing in the distance. He called out, but the voices went silent. Thoroughly creeped out, he started heading back towards his ATV. But when he got there, he discovered the battery had been ripped out. Someone had disabled his only way out of those eerie woods. Stranded and with those unseen arguers lurking in the shadows, the ranger radioed for help. But it would be a while before backup could reach him in the remote location. He hunkered down by a small fire, jumping at every nighttime sound, with those angry voices still echoing through the trees. Suddenly, a gunshot rang out. The arguing stopped. The ranger doused his fire and hid, waiting for rescue, wondering if he just overheard a murder. In the light of day, all that was found was a shallow grave with a long-decayed corpse. Did our ranger accidentally witness an argument and killing from years ago? Or might there be a fresher body waiting to be discovered in those woods? Gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Our second story is from a hunter who encountered something so frightening, it made him question everything he thought he knew about the outdoors. It was a crisp fall day, and he was out with his trusty hunting dog, tracking deer through an eerily silent forest. Not a single bird chirped or squirrel skittered. The whole woods seemed to be holding its breath. The hunter's dog, normally a brave and boisterous companion, suddenly tucked tail and started whimpering, like he sensed an unseen threat. The hunter started getting a really bad feeling, like he was being watched by something lurking just out of sight. He booked it out of those 2 quiet woods as fast as he could, his dog charging ahead, not stopping until they reached the safety of their truck. The hunter still doesn't know what spooked his dog that day, or what was lurking in that forest. But he knows he never wants to find out. The outdoors haven't felt quite the same for him since. Finally, we've got a story from a teenage girl who accidentally stumbled into the middle of what might have been some sort of dark ritual. Truly the stuff of nightmares. Her and a group of friends decided to explore an old, abandoned insane asylum one night, like you do when you're young and think you're invincible. At first, it was your standard creepy exploration, old decaying furniture, graffiti on the walls, the occasional pile of animal bones. You know, good clean fun. But then they turned a corner and walked right into a scene straight out of a horror movie. There was a group of 15 to 20 people wearing dark robes with hoods, sitting in a circle around a bonfire, chanting. And in the middle of that bonfire was a charred animal corpse. A sacrifice? An offering? Some sort of occult ritual? The teens didn't stick around to find out. As soon as the hooded figures noticed them, they scattered. The friends ran for their lives, those creepy chanters right on their heels, until they escaped out the front door. Luckily, a cop had noticed the commotion and chased off the robed pursuers before they could catch the terrified kids. But can you imagine accidentally crashing some sort of demonic ceremony? In an abandoned asylum in the middle of the night? It's amazing those teens got out of there in one piece. Although I wouldn't be surprised if they needed some serious therapy after an experience like that. So there you have it, 3 true scary stories that definitely put the terror in terrifying. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more true scary stories to keep you up at night. And let me know down in the comments which of these stories freaked you out the most. Or better yet, share your own real-life spooky encounters.